As you see, I am not in the office, so we ain't finna be bringing out a lot of scriptures. I just want to give y'all some words of motivation and encouragement for the times and the days that we at. And hopefully I could cause some of y'all to see with clarity the times that we are actually in. Because a lot of people think, man, hey, they trusting in Egypt. A lot of people, when we say trusting in Egypt, remember what we teach here. We understand that blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we never said all, but a lot, all right, are the children of Israel, and that's just the truth. Whether you like it or not, take that up with the Most High. Those are the ones who are about to get called out and severed from society. Whether you believe or not, you finna be a target. That's why it's no point in you know, whether you believe you're Israelite or not, you're about to be a target, because the real Israelites, we opening up our mouth, and the world is about to come down on that. We behind enemy lines talking cash shit. We on their social media platforms talking mess, right? About the land that we live in, all right? We have a right to do that. We were dragged here, okay? Built this place up and then neglected, okay? Soon as that man, what's that, Habakkuk 2:12? I don't want to misquote, but woe to the city that's built upon blood. And then it's another scripture that says the only way that the land that's cursed by blood can be cleansed is by the blood of the shedder thereof. So here it is. This place was built upon the blood of the people that they're trying to make shut up about talking about it. So you can go through history and you can see the root work of America, how America was built up. And you got people who, they understand that God's not like us. You know, we're quick to forget. And especially as our people, we're quick to forgive. All right, we will forgive everybody. We could get tormented for 2,000 years in the oven, and by the time we come out, we'll be like, it's okay. Thanks for letting us out. It's okay. And then we'll try to be equal to the people that put us in the oven. God is not like that, and I'm sorry. The reason you think he's like that is because he put his word into our hands heavily coded. All right, and it's coded because it has to be equipped with stumbling blocks. What do I mean by that? Man, that sounds like brain salad. All right, his Bible is not easy to be understood. All right, he literally made it that way intentionally because he's not interested in everybody. All right, people who got nothing to do with this is supposed to be able to look at the Bible and say, ooh, I find a home here. They're supposed to. All right, they're supposed to. He said you're gonna know who's his chosen. All right, when persecution, when Jacob trouble start to come. All right, when you see who they targeting, you know who they gonna start targeting. All right, because it's only one group of people who's talking like this. It's only one group of people who got the balls to talk like this. All right, and even within our people, there's people who don't got balls to tell the whole truth because they scared of the white man. They scared of the devil. They about to start attacking our freedom of speech, y'all. And before that happens, I'm gonna tell y'all everything that you need to know on my channel as I have time to do it. Of course, we're still subject to working these 9 to 5s, and of course, we're still subject to slaving all day, working 7 days a week, times 7, and man, it's so annoying, man. This is not our rest. This is where we got hard bondage and hard labor. Okay. If you get to chill, that's good. Take advantage of that time and wake brothers up. But a lot of us don't get to chill. We out here working, slaving. Hold on one second. Okay, I have to handle something. My bad. Will be. Hey, y'all just gonna have to fast forward that. Forgive me. So yeah, man, we about to enter into some harsh times. Somebody said a 4-day work week would be nice. Work is good, all right? We're always going to have work to do. Even in the kingdom, we're going to have to work. God is not a God. The Most High is not with that lazy stuff, all right? A slothful man is a is a abomination in the eyes of the Most High. So it's not, when we complaining about work, we're not saying that we want to be lazy all day and not do nothing. The work we're doing, all right, what is that? Haggai 1:6, all right? It says the money that we get is flying out of our hands. It's like throwing our wages into a bag with holes, all right? If you're not old enough and you haven't paid serious bills yet, stay in your place, okay? If you are old enough and you rich and you didn't went to college and you didn't did this ain't for you any damn way, because you gonna be so far, your head gonna be so far up the white man's ass, you ain't even gonna leave your stuff. You gonna take the mark of the beast, and you just gonna be a part of the heathen. You gonna be a part of the, you gonna get melted here. That's what's gonna happen, because this place is about to be destroyed, all right? And we're the ones telling you that, all right? They killed the prophets back then for saying the same exact things, all right? Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets of old spoke of what? War, pestilence, and destruction. A lot of people say that there's no prophets nowadays. They're full of shit. Paul even said within the body, some are prophets. All right? What do prophets do? They tell the future. How do we know the future? He reveals it to us in his word. Does he reveal it to everybody? No, he don't. All right? That's why he tells his prophets, and we're supposed to cry aloud, spare not, show the people their transgressions, and reveal to them whether they shall hear or whether they shall forbear. All right? So here it is. You know, we got Mr. President. He gives blacks and Latinos a special thank you. I'm watching this live. I never had to watch a brother's YouTube video to be able to talk. Like, I don't talk like this because I heard somebody say this. This ain't regurgitation. I watched the inauguration live, made my own recordings. This devil said, blacks and Latinos, thanks for what you do. The very next two sentences, he pulled his sword out with his words, all right? He said, hey, so the very first thing I do, I'm going to make sure I do it. The very first thing that I'm going to do is to wage war against y'all, all right? Knowing that the so-called illegal aliens that come over here are of the Caribbean, right? And are of South America, all right? So who was that? Blacks and Latinos. A lot of people who live in America, including black people. I remember my first time going to the Bahamas. I had no idea that those were dark-skinned people. Your boy Trell is a dark dude. I'm not the darkest, though. It's some dark people in the Bahamas, all right? Like our original tones were. You know what I'm saying? All up in the Caribbean are blacks. All up in the Latino countries, you still have Judah, all right? You still have Judah there. Isaiah 11 says Judah is across the four corners of the earth. Remember, the transatlantic slave trade was Judah. That was Southern Kingdom's punishment, all right? Northern Kingdom had already been over here, you know what I'm saying? And you know, their punishment still going on today too, both of ours. But so we're oppressed together in all of these nations. That's what y'all got to understand. We suffer the same curses, all right? And what do you see right now? Look, they're crying out on the internet. Everybody's complaining. The women have attitudes because they blaming people for voting for Trump. This is not a Donald Trump issue. That's what y'all don't understand. Why you keep blaming the puppet when he got puppeteers? You guys are so docile, you don't even have knowledge. First off, it's something called a World Economic Forum. Second off, you got something called United Nations. Third off, you got something called the European Union. And you got NATO, okay? Those are 4 organizations. You need to know what's going on before you can even have a conversation with me. Because if you're not looking into the current events and the things that they're talking about, your freedom is about to be, all of you teachers out there, you think that we crazy for telling you what's finna happen sooner than you liked? You know, it's brothers I done talked to. They ain't happy because they thought they had 40 years, 50 years, 60. No, you don't. These devils finna take your freedom of speech and start locking you up. All right? Yeah, you didn't know it was gonna happen this quick. That's why you're not supposed to put your trust into the land of your captives, the land of your captivity. Forgive me. You forgot that we're in the land of our captivity. You forgot we were dragged here, okay? Northern Kingdom, you chose to come here to escape oppression so that you could keep the laws, and then you ended up going off like you always do. Southern Kingdom, you was dragged here, and you fell in love with this place. You fell in love with this place, and now we telling you, hey, everything finna get shucking up. They don't want to hear it. They like, no evil shall befall us. Nothing's gonna happen here. The grocery stores will be open tomorrow. For sure. I trust it. I know it. It always has been for 59 years. That grocery store has been available for me to go to for 59 years. Woe to you who put trust in Egypt. What's Egypt? Revelations 11:8 tells you that Babylon is spiritual Sodom and spiritual Egypt. What happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? It was destroyed by fire. What happened in Egypt? That was the first place of captivity for the Lord's chosen people, the children of Israel. What did he do? He delivered them out of it. They had a great exodus. The fame went across the whole earth. What did the Lord say? The next exodus, they ain't gonna be talking about Egypt no more. They're gonna be talking about how he got us out of every country, all right, that we were scattered to across the world. Hence why the church tells you that the gathering is of all nationalities who believe, which that's not fucking true. No, he's gathering those who were scattered, the remnant, the remainder, okay, the first fruits, the ones who trust in him, all right? It's bad news for you other people who look like me and you don't want to trust in God, because he's going to count you just as an enemy. He said, my own people, even in the latter days, are as an enemy to me. Woe to you if you an enemy to God. You must not know how he get down. You must not know history. You must not understand. You must not understand the severity of joining. See, a lot of people, they join this system because they can't beat the system. That's the problem. Because they trust in the system more than they trust in the Most High. See, we joined the Most High because we fear him. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Okay? If you don't fear the Most High, you just get off of here. You know what I'm saying? What you doing? All right? You got your, you know, if everybody who don't fear the Most High, they fear the government, they fear the system, they fear the police, because every single human being respects power. That's just who we are. That's just who we are. That's why Psalms 110:3 says, your people will be willing in the day of your power. All right? And he was talking to the Lord Yeshua. All right? It starts off in Psalms 110:1 saying, the Lord said unto my Lord. Okay? Father said to the Son. You feel me? I'm going to lift you up and make your enemies your footstool. That's the second verse. The third verse say, your people will be willing in the day of your power. They don't want to serve you now. They don't want to hear about it right now. Okay? But when they see you in your power, when they see you come and swing low, saving your righteous people with them chariots, they going to want to get on board. But no, they going to get left behind. He said, my people shall eat, but you shall starve. He was talking to his own people. He gonna draw a sword with his own people. And guess what Ezekiel 9 says? He's gonna start at his own house. Judgment begins at the house of God, guys. We even learned that in the New Testament, but they didn't teach you what that meant. So everybody who's jealous of the Israelites, you have no idea what we got to even go through or what we have been through. You wasn't with us shooting in the gym, but you want to eat with us in the kingdom. I don't give a damn what some other Jake telling you. I'm not finna tell you no damn lie. I done combed through the prophecies. Any place they try to take you, I done been there. And I got 10 others to back up what I'm telling you. You ain't our equal, and you ain't getting in with us. It ain't gonna happen. You can let people rock you to bed thinking that you're equal. No, God did not create everybody equal. Deuteronomy 7:6 says above all people. Deuteronomy 28:1, above all people. Okay, Deuteronomy 32:8, when he divided all the sons of Adam and chose Israel to himself. The 9th verse. All right. Second Ezra says he made the world for our sake. He made this entire world for the sake of the people that everybody hates. The poor. Who's the poor? Especially in this country. I live in America, so I'm going to mostly be talking about where I live. In America, the poor of America is predominantly, okay, blacks and Latinos and Native Americans. Okay? Which are supposedly the minority. Because, and who's not included in that? Asians and Chinese people. Because guess what? They are a minority, but they are considered one of the most wealthiest groups. Do you see how statistics line up with what we said? Stats line up, history line up, oppression lines up, curses line up. Don't get confused by the confusion of faces, man. All right? Just hear the message. Everything finna get shaken up here. Your whole reality finna change. Who you gonna depend on when you can't eat? Some people gonna choose the government, so they're gonna have to take the mark of the beast. The Lord is gonna melt you. Everybody who takes that mark of the beast. I'm starving, God. You wouldn't want me to starve, would you? I gotta eat or I'm gonna die. Then die, nigga. Die. Because it's better to die this way than to die by the hands of the Lord, because you're gonna get tormented by him. The Lord is gonna torment. He said you're gonna wish you didn't take that thing. And the joke is, this is the joke. You think you're gonna starve. That's your paranoia. When your stomach touching your back, you're supposed to cry out to the Lord and believe him for a miracle, but you haven't strengthened your faith for hard times. You haven't even fasted throughout the year because you despise his holy days. You despise his set apart feasts. You despise everything of the Lord. So you're not even equipped and prepared for what's coming your way. Man, y'all better start hitting the gym spiritually, man. Everybody in the gym. I'm in the gym. Y'all know I'm in the gym literally like 5 days a week. And I see a bunch of people in the gym. Everybody building up strength. But spiritually, they weak and they dead. You look them in the eyes, they don't got no type of vision. They gonna get hit blindsided by the destruction that's coming to this place. And when that devil tells them in a press conference, everything's okay, don't believe social media, don't believe what you hear from these Hebrew Israelites, don't believe it, everything's gonna be okay, America will live forever, this is the golden age, we'll be respected, we'll fill every American citizen's pockets with gold from other countries, we'll do tariffs and tax everybody who wants to sell here and make you rich again, gas will go cheaper, groceries will go cheaper. Oh, everyone will be able to buy a house again. Oh, it'll be like no other. Oh, dude, they just having sex with your mind. Literally fiddling at your mind, knowing what you want to hear, talking smooth words to you, deceiving you, but the righteous will not be deceived. He said if it was possible, the very elect will be deceived. But what y'all don't get is it's not possible. Because we already know what's up. We in our Bibles. We not trusting in the Egypt. We know who our enemy is. We believe Sirach 12:10. Never trust your enemy. Look what happened when the Native Americans trusted their enemy. Yeah, let me teach you how to grow in my own land. Yeah, let's do this, let's do that. They tricked their ass. The classic red man in a suit trick. I'ma smile and show you my teeth. I'ma act like I'm your friend. But soon as opportunity presents itself, it's that war in my heart, oh yeah, it's coming out. Because I got no love for you Jakes. It's always been Jacob and Esau, and to the end it's going to be Jacob and Esau. And to hell with you, you don't understand that. Now, if you want to understand that, you already know. This is a place for you. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Everything makes sense when you start to understand the Bible, but you will never understand it by just picking it up. You got to pray and ask for understanding. Ask for a good teacher to come your way, because you will never understand that Bible if you don't have a teacher. I'm sorry. You will never understand that Bible if you don't have a teacher. If you just picking that book up and you don't at least brush shoulders with a good brother or 3 or 4, you got to have somebody show you what ain't so obvious to be seen, because they're called mysteries for a reason. Everybody want to call the craziest things that's said bullshit, but what you don't understand is that's why it's called a mystery, because it's not for everybody to see. So instead of calling everything you hear BS, ask for your eyes to be opened up or be humbled in the last days, because a lot of people about to go through a great humbling. And as for me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord. As for the man you looking at right now, I'm gonna be in my scriptures every day. I know what time it is. I'm not playing with this devil. I got a prediction by June. I think it's never mind. I got a prediction, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'ma wait. We gonna find out everything we need to know by the summer. That's all I'm gonna say. I already know what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna find out. And a lot of people, they gonna find out when it's too late. It ain't gonna be brothers on the corner no more. It ain't gonna be brothers on YouTube no more. It's gonna be a famine of the word, and then it's gonna be a famine of food and water. You ain't gonna eat nothing. You ain't gonna eat spiritually, and you ain't gonna eat real food. But his servants is gonna eat. He said, my servants shall eat. All right? But those who are my people, who I don't call servants, y'all gonna starve. And guess what they gonna do? They gonna run to their daddy, the government, like they always have. and they're gonna get chipped up, and it's gonna be over with. At that point, you're done. You're done. If that thought even come into your head, I'm so hungry, I might as well just save myself. The fact that you think that once you take that mark of the beast, that life is gonna be so good, that's crazy. Do you already know that that technology is already out? Did y'all even watch? I don't ever pay attention to presidents, but something, I told y'all I had an experience with the Most High about a week or two ago, or three, that I was already in the prophecies, but it put things just how it is for me, to where I'm not going back and forth on who's saying this correct or I know what's up from thus saith the Lord. I don't need all that no more. All right, I know exactly what's going on. And I'm so serious with this warning that I'm trying to give y'all. If you have not been in your Bible studying the prophecies, fuck all that other stuff. The prophecies is number one, or you gonna die. Study the prophecies. Wisdom and knowledge. What is that? What is that? Is it Isaiah 33:6? Wisdom and knowledge is gonna be your only strength and stability of those times. If you want salvation, you're gonna have to be able to see. Prophecy edifies the body. Okay? This is edification. Not for the people who it's not for. If this ain't for you, this is not gonna edify you. You a clown. This gonna bounce off your ears. You gonna be talking shit in your head while I'm talking. Look at this nigga thinking he know what he talking about. That's that devil. He in your head, ain't he? But for those who's supposed to hear this message, I'm telling you, prophecy, it brings out the severity of what's going on. In America, it's too much patty cake teaching going on. It's too much patty cake teaching going on. Tell your people what's going on, or they gonna die. Wake your people up. Then we can add in all that other stuff. You know, the whole Bible is beautiful. The whole Bible is beautiful, but number one, the times that we in, bro, prophecy over all else. We don't got time to go get degrees and do this. A lot of y'all, you probably 18, 17, you finna go give your whole life for four years in the white man system. You finna go give 4 years to educate yourself but you should be putting all that time into educating yourself about the Most High. If you've been warned, a lot of people don't know better, but if you have the opportunity to see this video and you may be a young man, bruh, I'm telling you, wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures is what's gonna be your survival for the times that's coming. A lot of y'all didn't grow up poor. You don't know what it's like to not eat. A lot of y'all haven't had to live on your own. You don't even know what that's like. Man, we gonna have to be as sojourners, okay, in these times to come. He said, be ye as sojourners. That's the times that's about to come, man. So you building houses and doing this and doing that. This ain't that time no more. I was thinking it. I thought it was until I got woke up again. Like, nah, bro, you got to get that shaking. And that's what I was praying for, Lord. If it's something urgent that I need to be doing, let me know. Lo and behold, prayer works. Shoes, he visited me. Shoes. You got to know all the previous captivities that the children of Israel was in to know how to navigate through this one, because Jacob's trouble, let me tell you what it is. Let me make it simple. Let me tell you why I'm talking to you like this. Let me show you something. All right? Listen. Jacob's trouble is every single hard thing that we have ever been through. I'm going under a bridge and I don't know if you can hear me, so hold on. Jacob's trouble, all right? You got some dumbass clowns telling you this has already been fulfilled. Hey, let them keep teaching what they teach. What you think the Lord gonna do to them if they telling people peace is coming, but he said war is coming, destruction is coming? If I was in my office, I'll take you to 4 different chapters that along. Oh, he got plans for you people who teach in peace when destruction is coming here. This is not your rest. This is not even your country, bro. Even you Northern Kingdom who got here first. This ain't your country, bro. That's why it was taken from you. Don't nothing belong to you. Everything belongs to your daddy, the devil, not the government. That red man own you. He do. He owns all of us, but he don't own us spiritually. He own y'all spiritually. He don't own the chosen ones. Jacob's trouble is every hard thing that we ever been through in that book, multiplied. Okay? I hate these bridges, man, because I want them to hear these words. Jacob's trouble, the day of the Lord, the hour of temptation, okay? The end, the day of doom, all right? Doomsday is not a derogatory term. Doomsday is actually in the Bible. So people who talk shit about people who teach doom and gloom, you fucking clown heads don't even understand that that's scripture, okay? The day of doom is a real serious thing, and the Lord is bringing that to people. So good luck on that day. If you think it's a joke, good luck, buddy. And that's just vain for me telling you good luck. Ain't gonna be no luck in that day. You gonna run from a bear. You gonna run into a lion. And when you escape from that lion, you gonna try to lean against a wall, and a snake gonna bite your ass. It ain't never gonna let up. Every scary movie you saw, everything you read in the Bible that's like a plague or destruction or all of that, everything that all the slaveries that Israel been through, multiply that times 10, man. He said that day is gonna be whew. Now, the good news is all of the deliverances, all right? All of the times where we depended on him through faith, all right? Like when the Lord split 2 fish and 5 loaves, okay? When he multiplied that, when he made something out of nothing, those are the type of things you're gonna have to understand, all right? Like when he had us delivered, the first Exodus, I'll make it simple. The first Exodus, when we were going into the wilderness, we are going into the wilderness again. Let me try to make this very simple and plain, man. Because sometimes you get so frustrated because I hear so many different voices. I know too many people. So I just hear all their different confusion. And now that the Lord blessed me to see straight, because I used to be confused too, I'm trying to speak it to where even old me could wake up. You know what I'm saying? So we're going into the wilderness again. So how you gonna survive the wilderness? He said he's gonna purge out the rebels in the wilderness. So some people are Jakes who don't believe, or Jakes who think they got it all together, they gonna go through the wilderness, but some people gonna get purged out and they not gonna enter into the land. So how do you survive the wilderness with the Lord? What did our ancestors do in the wilderness to get killed? Because it took 40 years to get to Israel from Egypt on an 11-day journey. They had to be circled and circled and circled and circled because of disobedience, lack of faith, complaining. You need to know the mistakes that your ancestors made. That's why Isaiah 46:9 says, remember the former days of old. You need to remember what pisses my God off, what makes my God happy to be my God, what releases the floodgates of heaven, what closes them. You need to know the character of your God, and a lot of people don't understand. All right? Fear of the Lord is the first. In Exodus 15:3 tells you God is a man of war. And history tells you he flooded the earth, and that was women, children, everybody. Sodom and Gomorrah, everybody except one family. Flooded the earth, everybody except one family. So what you think gonna happen now? Do you see why it's important to remember the ways of old? Because God has always tore people up by the multitudes, and they always said, no, he ain't. No, he ain't. He ain't coming yet. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. Because what did he say? Think not that the Lord delays his coming. Because the evil servant, the wicked servant that thinks that he's delaying his coming, he's going to come at a time where you kicking your feet up, and you're going to be a dumbass in that day. And you just going to be, hey, you're going to be for yourself. Guys, the Bible says that race wars are coming here. Every man is going to go to his own group of people. So all this everybody's equal bullshit, let them type that in the comments. Let them talk all that stupid shit because they don't know the scriptures. You know the scriptures. You don't got to argue with people. I spend a lot less time in the comment section because I don't care to convince you. Whoever this is supposed to touch is going to touch you. Race wars are coming. Civil war in America is coming. Foreign troops are going to be in America just destroying this place. Armageddon is coming. All that shit you see happening in the skies and all these Hollywood films, Transformers, and what's that Will Smith movie a long time ago? I always wonder what's up with all this. They got spaceships coming out the sky and the military is fighting against the spaceships. Where the fuck you think they got that from? I actually need to do a video about chariots to prove to you that they are real. With the scriptures. You think it's one scripture about that? No. You think it's 5? No. You think it's 10? Nope. You think it's 15? Nope. You think it's... No. They're everywhere. Because when the Lord opens your eyes, you can't stop unseeing stuff. Alright? I haven't even gotten to all my brothers yet. I know too many people. I gotta go talk to all my brothers now. You know what I'm saying? Just to see where they head at. Because I don't mind canceling relationships that I had with people by trying to reach them. Fuck you. I showed you that I loved you by trying to reach you. If you gonna reject me for trying to reach you, fuck you, nigga. Shit, I did my own family like that. You think I won't cut off a friend? Fuck all y'all. You either with the Lord or you my enemy. Now, if we believe the same thing and you my brother out there and you ain't got no beef with me, but you just don't agree, that's a whole different situation. It's a case-by-case scenario. But for the most part, bro, we supposed to be unified right now. He said a kingdom divided. People don't believe the word. A kingdom divided, all right, or a house divided will never stand. How can any brother walk together if they don't even agree? So that's why Paul said, you go to law with them, but you don't go to law with your brother. We should be able to get into these scriptures together and be like, all right, you know, let's sharpen each other. Let's pick each other's mind, because we might have to survive together. Don't y'all understand? Sir, you gonna have to survive out here, man. And brotherly love is everything to the Father. We should desire unity. If I got to write, if the Lord put me back then to write a gospel, to write a chapter or two, I will be writing about, I hate the division that I see, because we can't get nothing done as long as we divide it like that. We can't get nothing done. It's gonna be a bunch of feelings and emotions, a bunch of high-siding, you know, a bunch of backdoor conversations, you know, a bunch of shit talking. Bro, that ain't love, bro. Let's get to the bottom of every matter. Truth is on one accord. It can't be it's both. Truth is one thing. It ain't no you right and I'm right. What is the Lord right? Y'all have seen Trell act in humility a million times if you've been in this channel from the beginning. I don't desire my own truth. Never will I ever. And I believe that's why he opened my eyes to see the things that other people think is crazy. My whole family think I'm crazy. They wrote me off years ago. How much more crazier do you think they think I am now? iRobot, I just saw that. How much more crazier do you think they think I am now? They sit back and eat up all the TV shows, all the movies, all the sports, all the entertainment, the bread and circus that Rome gives to people so that they can be blinded and distracted. They eat up all the bullshit. All right? America, let me tell you something about the country you live in, man. Your air ain't clean. Your food ain't good. Even your president got up there and told you these things. But you don't believe it until a red man tell you. The red guy always has to tell you. Edom means red. He always has to tell you what's going on for you to believe it. Because if a Jake say it, we ain't respected in this earth. That's why the Lord said he's going to lift the shame that's on his people, the covering cast that's covering the world from seeing who their true saviors are. Yeah, it's us. We the world's superheroes. But we're in our low seat right now. The rich is in the low seat. The Lord said that we are rich. All right? Even though we're poor, we're rich, and we make people rich by spreading this gospel. How blessed are the feet of them who spread the gospel, the good tidings. We risk our life. I got my face on here. They got artificial intelligence that tracks every word you say. You think I give a fuck? Come on, bro. You lose no matter what. Your life here, what are you holding on to? You can't even get an honest banana. Ain't no damn seeds in it. Your grocery stores aren't even honest. They filling your shit up with chemicals. They coerce you into eating unclean things. They perverted the gospel. They give you a church on every corner, ain't teaching you shit, but draining your bank accounts. They keep you blinded and distracted by a new current event every fucking 24 hours. It's something exotic that happened. You can't even meditate on what just happened because something new is happening. They scrambling up your brains on purpose, and only the men of the Lord can see through this shit. We're watchmen. We're the watchers. We're watching what's going on, and our job is to tell you what's going on and to show you by what's going on with the word. The bills are getting higher. The wages are not. It's almost impossible to buy a home unless you have went to their system of college, okay, and do things their way. Let me tell you something about respect to all of you who got a college degree and you have not, and you know that you got to give it up one day. But to those of you who got a college degree and you think that that's going to be your security, woe be to you. Destruction to you, and it's coming. You think you're going to be able to trust in that degree? Let me tell you something, buddy. He going to tell you guys with those degrees, all right, you could use that as toilet paper if you don't take that mark of the beast, if you don't take that charagma. If you don't take that mark of the beast that's coming, that's already out, all right? They already got the first few people Neuralink, y'all. But everybody's head is up the white man's ass. Ooh, what is he gonna do next? Is he gonna save us? Man, you need to put your trust in the Lord Yeshua HaMashiach. He said he gonna save his people. Those who trust in him. 2/3 won't. 2/3 won't. I'm glad the brothers that I surround myself, I know one thing if I don't know another, that they will give their life. All right? They will give their life. And that's what this is going to require. You got to lose all. Everything you hold into in this country is going to be taken from you because you got it from him. You got it from the devil. You got it from your enemy. He allows you to work. He allows you to get a car. He allows you to spend that American dollar that don't got your face on it, that got your captivity of Egypt on the back of that damn dollar bill. The house of bondage, reminding you of where you at. He's the reason you got clothes. He lets China bring their merchandise into here and sell you this shit. You didn't make this, motherfucker. This all belong to that devil. So when it's taken away, guess how he gonna give it back to you when you compromise. They don't hear me. That's okay. This for those who have ears, baby. Yeah, he gonna give you all your stuff back when you get on your knees and pay homage. And the Most High gonna melt everybody who pay homage to that devil. So those who have ears, we gonna give him all his stuff. Take it. Take it. Take everything you ever gave me. I don't want it. See, a dumb Jake will say, he'll be like, I work for this. This mine. Oh yeah? Okay. That's your property? Okay. That's your house? Okay. Oh, that's your, okay. When your bitch ass Maybach can't touch the road no more. All right? Because everything shut down. Just like we saw. All right, the Lord keep giving us prerequisites. We got COVID when everything shut down. He keep giving us prerequisites. We got the wildfires that's happening over there. Don't you know he said this whole land is going to be a fire that won't be able to be put out? Don't you know that this is the lake of fire, guys? Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Let's get into our word, man. Let's get into these prophecies, man. Let's wake up. Let's stop trusting in Egypt, okay? Ain't no I'ma watch that video later, okay? Ain't no I'ma get into that word when I get to it, when I take a vacation next year, when the devil lets me get a day off. No, when you tired as hell, you still get into your scriptures, all right? wisdom, and knowledge. I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. Shall be the stability and your strength of salvation in those times. In what times, damn it? In that day. All right? Yeah. Jacob's trouble. All right? This ain't just a 24-hour thing, y'all. Don't be foolish. This is a season. This is a time that's coming like no other. It has never been a time like the time that's about to come. Hence why you don't understand the urgency that's in my speech. Y'all, this is a labor of love. I'm not some dude. Anybody who knows, I ain't never been no, I can't say I've never been a cocky dude. That would be a damn lie. But I'm talking about since I gave my life to the Lord, I've always took the humble route. If you want to be the greater, if you want to be the smarter guy, this how I am. Any of my brothers should know it. I'm not gonna play king of the hill. Like, who gonna teach to you gonna teach? I'm not finna argue who finna. I don't care to be a teacher to somebody. But if I'm trying to cry out and tell you the truth, it's because I love you. It ain't never because I'm trying to be the one who's right. If I'm trying to tell you I seen something, I'm telling you it's true. Bro, you at least gotta hear me out. That's respect, bro. If you can't at least hear me out, you not a brother. You're not a brother. The arrogancy gotta stop, and we gotta examine ourselves. The scripture says, examine thyself. You should know who you is. What are you afraid of? You know what I'm saying? There's 1,000,001 doctrines out here, y'all. It really is. All right. But truth is truth. All right. Truth is truth, and truth is not in many pieces. Truth is on one accord. All right. And there is some terrible, terrible times that's coming. All right. I told y'all they finna shut this internet down. They're gonna start persecuting the brothers, and I believe that's coming very, very soon. We got how many executive orders signed on day one? Can't y'all tell this is a president like no other? Did y'all watch his damn speech? Worm Naughty, I'm gonna get to you, King. Forgive me. Did y'all not watch this man's inauguration? How many promises, how many times he called this place the golden place? It's gonna be the golden age. And then you read in the scriptures, what's the similitude? Golden. That golden city. The city that's respected. Everybody talking about our president. We don't give a fuck who's the president of the UK. We don't care who's the president of Brazil, the president of Africa. We don't give a fuck. But everybody's talking about the president of the United States because everybody got to sell their merchandise here. All right. Everybody makes money off of America. That's why the book of Revelations talk about the merchants that's going to be crying about the fire that they see afar off when they on them ships. They're going to be like, damn, what's that blazing over there? Oh, that's America. And they're going to be crying. America made us rich. Everybody dying to get here, crying because they got to go. And you think this ain't Babylon, man. Guys, only a remnant is going to make it. If you haven't starved before, if you haven't went hungry before, if you haven't went thirsty before, if you don't know what it's like to have nothing, if you are not willing to have nothing, if you're not willing to starve, if you're not willing to not eat, all right, if you're not willing to die and give your life completely up, hey, yo, I promise you're gonna lose your life. Oh, I promise you, if you don't lay your life down, I promise you, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. He's gonna make sure you lose it in the worst of ways. Give your life to the Lord. Give your life to the Lord, and he's gonna give you a better one. But you have to go through tribulation, because tribulation is the refining process. You have to go through the fire. That's why he said 1/3 of Israel has to be tried through the fire, because we're gonna be worthy. That's right, that golden calf. We're gonna be worthy. Okay? All right. Once we go through the fire, now the kingdom, ruling over all these nations and taking charge over cities and having unlimited wealth and shoulder to shoulder with the Lord. What's better than that? Forget all the gifts. You meet your maker. To meet your maker. You don't get none of that without sacrifice. You don't get none of that without tribulation, because our Lord, he got his inheritance through what? Laying his life down for us. Just like my Father has given to me, I share with y'all. Y'all my brothers. And I tell y'all what's going on. So I call y'all friends and not servants. But we know our position. We know we a servant. We know the head. We know our head is him. It's just like your wife. Technically, all of your women are servants and your children are servants too, but we don't call them that. You know what I'm saying? We don't call them that. So technically we're servants to the Lord, but he don't call us that. We're friends. Treat him like a friend. What he told you, go tell another one. Go make him more friends. It's 144,000 men that gotta wake up, right? And cry out against this place. And this devil is about to put a big silence on us. So if you new to hearing this, man, hit that subscribe button. This word ain't gonna be here always. No, this word is not gonna be here, and I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if by the summertime we ain't gonna be able to do this no more. All right? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. What's going on, man? Yeah, I went live, man.
Oh, go ahead. I'll just be laughing because my daughter was talking about Tasha Cobb wasn't shit. I said, you know what I like?
Who?
Tasha Cobb.
Caitlin, she said Tasha Cobbs ain't shit.
Tasha Cobb shit. Like, damn.
Hold on, what she said? Hold on, I'm live right now. What she said? He said, what you got on your camera?
Man, you know who I like?
I'ma tell him.
Because every celebrity I said that I like, she said they ain't shit.
So every celebrity, so my wife, my dad said my wife said every celebrity that he named, she said they ain't shit. They ain't shit.
Everyone I named, she said she ain't shit. She named why they ain't shit.
Yeah, Tasha Cobbs is fake, man. She ain't no damn Christian. Oh, I'll holler at you. I'm gonna wrap this up though.
She sings so good.
Man, the Lord talk about the singing. Yeah, they may sing about the Lord, but that don't mean with the Lord. I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to my office. I was gonna go over here. Man, y'all give me 1 second, y'all. Forgive me. I'm gonna wrap it up in a second, but I got just a few more words. Few more words. You said Tasha Cobbs ain't shit? Yeah. She ain't crying out about the abominations of this place. Sure. No, I'm on live. Oh. Yeah. That's the first thing he had to tell you about what I said, huh? Yeah. Yeah. We ain't with these celebrities. We ain't with nothing about this place. So if you don't like us, you don't like us. We don't like this place. So if you anything like this place, we don't like you. And that's just the truth. Because guess what? We have to let you go anywhere. Because the Lord's going to melt you. What's the point of liking somebody if the Lord going to destroy them? That's why he said you got to hate your mother, hate your father, hate your kids. He said, guess what? You got to hate yourself too. Now, does that mean hate them? No. How do we know that? He told you to train up your child in the way that they should go so that when they grow older, you won't depart from it. How do we know that? He told you, I'm going to teach these people precept upon precept, and it ain't no contradictions. How do we know that? He said, honor your mother and father, or you going to die at a young, you're going to die at a young age. You get moral life by honoring your mother and father. So does that mean literally hate them? No, ass clowns. All right. That I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the people who say contradict you. The Bible is a contradiction. No, it means don't put them above the Lord. Don't put them above truth. All right. And if it comes to the day where the other scripture tells you that they're going to be against each other, you can't put them above the truth. That's all that means. It ain't no contradictions. There's not one contradiction in the Bible. All right. Any person saying there's contradictions are just confused. All right. And precept upon precept erases confusion. So yeah, man, I'm just letting y'all know though. Jeremiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge is gonna be the stability and your strength of salvation in those times. All right. A lot of us are anorexic in the spirit. Okay. And we need to just get our weight up. So I'm gonna be bringing out, man, I gotta get my laptop. I'm gonna be bringing out, since everybody think it's a game, I'm gonna be bringing out the documents telling you that they about to take away our freedom of speech. They having world meetings right now. That's why I said you need to learn about the World Economic Forum and their position of power in the world, because they just called America small fry and said that the Constitution has to be disregarded. Okay, when they bring their one world thing here, that freedom of speech you got, they don't like that. The rest of the world don't like that. Okay, and they have to do the one world currency. It's technically the dollar bill is a one world currency right now. But it's other Edomites who are not happy with America's Constitution because we're speaking out on their platforms. They're blaming social media. They're blaming people who tell the truth on social media for school shootings. Like, it's a lot that I gotta show y'all. It's so much. You feel me? That, yeah, it's about to get real, and the people who crying out, you know, we gonna go into our holes because the Lord said He gonna close our mouth. We ain't gonna speak no more. Just like when He told Noah, close them floodgates. I mean, close the gates. The flood coming. You ain't finna talk no more. So when He shut our mouth and everybody running and kicking and scratching for the truth, where they at now? I can't eat. Where they at? Where the brothers at that was telling us what to do? Oh, they gone. The Lord got them. He said, my people gonna eat. They gonna starve. He was talking about His own people. He said, they gonna be thirsty. Mine gonna drink and be merry. He said, they gonna cry out in grief. Mine is gonna be singing songs. We gonna be in the wilderness. Trusting. All right? So you ain't never been through nothing. You ain't never went hungry. You ain't never cried out to the Lord before. You never really prayed or spent real time with Him. Intimate time, conversation. You better start doing it now. We ain't telling you that you completely condemned. We're warning you so you ain't condemned. So get ready now. If you weak and anorexic and scrawny in the spirit, this is the time where you need to go in. You need to go in. You feel me? So I'm gonna get up out of here because I do, man. I've been studying so much I ain't even been going to work. That's the truth. So I gotta go make some damn weak ass filthy lucre. But hey, what the word say? You don't work, you don't eat. So I'll see y'all, man. I gotta go.